Hello everyone and welcome! We're back streaming in Medieval Dynasties. And welcome to another Leadnap gaming episode. Believe it or not, it's another patch. And I need to go mute the live stream copy I've got because I can hear myself talking. Alright, so guess she doesn't want to sell us anything, though she should be preggers. It is year 3. We have begun the 3rd year of Hogs Hill. Who could have believed that? And it's spring, which means we gotta go pay some taxes. So, off camera, one of the things you didn't see because the game transitioned it to it, is there was a wedding over the season change. Just one of the regular kind of season events. We don't have a tavern, which is hopefully something we'll fix today. And as a result, we're only 15% happiness instead of 30% happiness. So, but while we're standing out here enjoying the beautiful birds, we got these nice wispy clouds. Don't look like the DCS clouds, though. That's right, DCS is updated. It's been a fun week for that. 313s and PTU. I mean, just what a good time for video games. So, with that said, we've been away from a little bit from the game, so just kind of a recap. We grew a little bit last month in the game, last season, which was also still last month. But, yeah, we're going to put a tavern in for sure. And we might try to get another house going because I think it's time that we started doing some AI farming. I don't know if it's enough yet. And that's one of the other things we got to do. It's spring, so we got to go over to our farm field over there and kind of get cracking on that. So, let's just go ahead and start with that because that's kind of important thing to start off with. I'll grab that rock while we do it. So yeah, that's that's what's going on so far. So you'll see here we got our 2 field plots, and we're gonna need to get some fertilizer. Which, look at all this rot we got. That's from tossing all those berries and stuff out. Yep, we're going to need to make fertilizer. And yeah, we'll start with this. So, fertilizer. 89. See, and this is what's great. That's going to be more than enough for the fields we got. Yeah, Dan, welcome into the party. Hopefully get some other people joining us here. We are doing our new 6:45 start time, so I do think that kind of screws with people that think it starts at 7. Which you would know if you saw the announcements on the Discord channel. A couple weeks ago we launched that. Just want to remind people that that's there. You know, great place to hang out, great place to chat. I've enjoyed chatting with a lot of you guys on there instead of just the comment section on YouTube. A little more interactive that way. Also, can't say much now, but we're going to have a little bit of incentive to be on that server here. So, you know, if you're not part of the Discord server yet, you might want to go check it out. I'll make sure that that link is down in the description unless someone like Dan here wants to click the invite people link and throw it in the comments here. Oh. See, we're still getting the new player warnings. So, fun fact, it's Alpha 4.07 now. You might remember winter it was 4.04, so we're already in another patched version. And, similar to what's becoming a trend on this channel, I've not read the patch notes, so I have no idea what's new. Apparently poppy seeds are new. So, if... Yes, we've got access to the hen house. We're not going to build one. There's no reason to have a hen house. Alright, we got a fertilizer. Got to get a bag. And planted in spring, and then we need to get some wheat seed as well. Alright. So this field over here is going to be our standard cabbage fertilizer. our standard cabbage and beetroot field. And the thing is, we don't need to make this much bigger currently because we're still harvesting enough of that stuff. But this is one of those areas where once we have an NPC farming, it starts to make sense to build the fields a little larger, start generating some seed, which will be a commodity that we can sell. Alright, we're going to do that for beets. So I like to do it this way. This is a personal preference, where I don't have to count and pay attention. I just know that this first round of plowed field is that stuff. And so again, we'll get rid of that. We are going to need to pay our 418 coins in tax this season. Now, a fun fact is that we should probably really go do our taxes first, because sometimes, usually around year 3 or beyond, you'll get the quest for where you go collect the taxes and you don't have to pay it yourself. Which can be worthwhile. Alright, we're going to take all 43 beet seed. I don't really care, because field and beetroot seed. You know, part of me thinks I should go 3 rows of beets because they take longer. The poppy or the cabbage will get 2 seasons worth, but we'll go 2 seasons worth. Now I've been whipping around the skies of DCS so much this week. Feels good to be back on the ground, hands in the dirt here. It's kind of a weird thing to say, but there is something nice about it. Well, we don't need more fertilizer, but I'm carrying it. Alright, so now, why do we keep hitting Q? Fertilizer. Finish off. Like I said, we need to go buy some other seed as well. It's just going to be kind of a rough. Now, our town, since we're working on farming as we go here, our town is nowhere near developed enough to need for us to be growing wheat and stuff yet. Some flax would be a good thing to start getting some flax for sowing purposes and stuff. But the thing is, seed's really expensive, and if we can do a year or 2 of just growing, like 10 seeds a piece, that's not too expensive. And if you can do that for a couple years, you'll generate up a good field like this worth of those crops. So, because we're not trying to do the major economic blitz that used to be the thing when you had really easy ways to grab really easy money. We're going to kind of do that this game with Hogs Hill. We're just going to start putting in those economic cash crops, just really small amounts. That also means we got to have stuff to sell, both pay our taxes and... God, I gotta stop doing that. Oh, did I not grab the cabbage seed? Yes, eyes in the air. Dan, you are correct, sir. It's snowing here in Colorado right now. Wow. It's actually gotten a lot worse since the stream started. I last looked outside. The other thing we should also remember, though, we're going to start losing the females in the town to childhood. So, we don't want to expand our economic engine a super ton right now. I do want to build a tavern, 1, to have one, but 2, these are just kind of things that, like I said, that's 2 between-season quests that a tavern would have super hooked us up, so kind of getting hurt in that regard. All right. All right. We still got tons of rot. Like, that's the best thing. We're going to have fertilizer for forever. Okay, let's go hunt down what we've got to sell and figure out how we're going to pay these taxes and get some of our other farming supplies. Meanwhile, we've got resources coming in across the board. Yeah, so see, we're getting some clay, plenty of firewood, getting logs, getting stones. We'll upgrade some houses too, probably. All right. So we've got 931 coins. We're going to take 3 of those to sell. We've got stone knives. Ooh, we might need to make some stone axes here. Not liking how that's looking. Yeah, let's knock out a few of those before we head out of town here. Make 6. So I know one thing in the patches they've done is they've dialed back the amount of resources the NPCs as far as like cutting trees and stuff. It's slowed up a little bit, which is nice. Alright, we got 2 watching. I know Dan's here. I don't know who else is here. Make yourself known in the comments. Say hi. Or stay anonymous and just know. Welcome. Alright. We don't need those. We need those. We'll drop those off too while we're at it. Let's take our water skin to fill it up. We'll sell these shovels. You know what we should start making? Yeah, because we got these feathers. Should probably start making some arrows. Alright, well. We're gonna bust out some ladles here. 2 seconds. Yeah. Not too shabby. Alright, so we'll watch that happen. Oh, let's catch up on some other things. So, rolling back. For those that didn't know, and just to make the ever-present announcement, the 10K sub giveaway, the ship for Star Citizen has been selected. It will be the RSI Perseus. Big shout out and thank you to Lead's Legion for voting and making that a reality. Pretty excited. We've added a couple more Lead's Legion members. Their names will be in the next video. You know, just big thank you to them, and thank you to everyone else who watches and, you know, makes this channel a lot of fun to do. So, Perseus is being given away. If you want a chance to win said Perseus, make sure to comment either during the stream, after the stream, any video from 2021 on the channel. Each month I'll pick 5 names, and when we hit 10,000 subs, those 5 names all go into a hat from every month. And I gotta clarify that because sometimes people think it's a 1 in 5 drawing. And then someone wins a Perseus. So that's that part. The new 2.7 DCS patch dropped. Very excited about that. The clouds, amazing. The new sounds in the Viper, amazing. Well, just really everything's amazing. I'm really excited because I've begun work on the new vegan tutorials, and 2.7 is going to make that a lot more fun to do and make it look a lot better. So that package of tutorials comes out later this year. But like I said, there's some potential stuff in the works to celebrate 2.7 in DCS. So if you're interested in picking up a vegan or something else like that, make sure you're sticking around and keeping your ears open, because there will be some opportunities to win some modules coming soon. And then, yeah, here we are in spring in Medieval Dynasty. Listening to the birds. Cutting some wood here. Super exciting. And I always try to save these announcements for this type of thing, because, I mean, it's fast. It's interesting, but it's not that interesting to watch this, right? So, let me know down in the comments, guys, what's happening. What's going on with you guys. The thing is, I already know what's going on for Dan. He's watching this while he downloads the 2.7 update. Welcome, Mac Unknown. Where's the spaceships? Well, that's going to be Sunday. I'm not sure yet. I don't want to commit to anything. Looking like I might do another Star Citizen stream this coming weekend. So we'll kind of see. But for not sure that's going to happen yet. I got to kind of see where I'm at in production with a couple other things. But just keep that in mind. Again, one of those. Make sure to hang around, be on the Discord channel. You might have a chance to be in the stream. Also, a shout out to Diggable, our new ship's head chef on the channel. So, and Dan is happy and sleepy, which would make sense after you finish a long solo road trip like that. So Mac Unknown, I take it then you're probably mostly a Star Citizen player? If the servers haven't melted. Possible. I'll admit, I've been playing around in the PTU a little bit, and that's a little bit why my production schedule is a little off, is I've got some videos that I've been working on, but then there's stuff I want to talk about at the PTU, but I don't know if it really fits in, right? Like, one of the things, which we've got the time to kind of talk about now, is, there's a lot of apprehension about the armistice zones that all are going away. But I'm actually a fan of that. The thing for griefers, if they can't hide in the armistice zone either, it works pretty well, right? So, but, yep. So, yep. Well, I do enjoy having, there's like a 20-second delay here, just so you guys know. So that's why if it seems like I cut off mid-sentence and then suddenly change back. Yeah, this is a dull blade. But, I enjoy the exposure giving the Star Citizen community, like some of this. This is kind of fun. It's different. But as I always remind people, this is predominantly a Star Citizen channel. That's just what most of y'all tune in to watch, and give the people what they want. So, yeah, I'm getting worried that, like, the sun is getting dusky on us. It's not that far into the day. Like, this is where midnight should be. We should be at, like, lunchtime. We might cut this at 200. And that would be enough. We already have enough to pay our taxes, but that would be enough to cover us on the seeds I'm trying to get. It's a nice break sometimes, you know, having a different game. And one of the things I really like about Medieval Dynasty that I always tell people is you don't have the same bugs that you do. At DCS, even though it's not early access, I mean, the Viper's early access, you know, you get bugs, they gotta fix things. It's like every video game, but it's nice in a single-player game like this. It's just, they just add new content, but they do a great job. You never feel like into the broken simulator again, kind of a thing, so. And hopefully soon we'll actually be able to get an NPC to start crushing ladles for us to sell to. That's a little bit of our goal for this game iteration. I want to build a tavern and a new house this season, and maybe even 2 new houses, just to get the I want to get someone in this workshop, and I want to get someone on the farm, but I don't think we're quite ready for the farm yet. But then you won't have to sit and watch me dull this knife further than it already is. But the good news is we got him. The other good news is tax guy's just right there. Hey Swarm, welcome back to the stream this week. I am an FPS guy, but I'm also not. I don't know how to make that make sense. I play FPS games, but not at the rate necessarily. Ooh, this dude's got some farming traits. He's 25. Alright, well, we're going to keep him at 62. Yeah, you're definitely... Yeah, we'll leave him too, because he could become our new craftsman. Alright. As the sun gets ready to set, we need to try to get our taxes paid. I like that, 30k refugee. That's, heard it before, but I like that. It's a good, you definitely feel it sometimes, you know. So yeah, as I was saying, FPS-wise, like, I do some FPS stuff. Like, I play Tarkov. Really, I should say I die in Tarkov. I'm not a big, like, Battle Royale person. So, I've tinkered around in Squad. So. So I, used to play SWAT and Rainbow Six. But I haven't in a long time, and part of it's just I haven't. You know, thankfully, Star Citizen sort of fills that gap. Sort of. I believe it's got a long way to go. Alright. Oh. Taxes paid. Alright. And now, let's find ourselves. Yeah, see, she could take over the farming. She's... Okay, nice. 67. We definitely want to rock this. I have 2 diplomacy points. Yes. Oh, outstanding. So really, what I'd really like to do is like... Ooh, this is tricky. Alright, we're going to put 1 point here, 1 point here. Yes. Oh, these must have been reset again. Alright. Yeah, we'll tinker in here in a little bit. Ooh, okay, you're already pretty high. Nice, we got her to 70. And, yeah, whatever. Prude. Okay, cool. So we got 2 females and 2 males that we'll probably be able to pull this season. So what that tells me is, without further ado, we need to get some houses built. And a tavern. And then invite some peoples. See, now Arma's one of those games... God, what was it called? Operation Flashpoint. So right when Arma came out, Operation Flashpoint came out too. And as Flashpoint came first, that's the one I started playing. I know, Mac Unknown, it's weird, right? Like the NPCs. They do T-pose in here occasionally. You'll see a T-posed NPC up on top of one of the houses. It cracks me up. But, yeah. So I've seen stuff on YouTube for 6 Days in Fallujah, and it is definitely on my list. And that's one of those things for me, as an Army veteran who was in Afghanistan. That's part of the reason I think I don't like battle royales and some of that stuff so much, because I don't like just running around the map, shooting from the hip. Just so like I said, stuff like Squad, stuff like Arma, 6 Days in Fallujah, those are definitely kind of more up my alley. So yeah, Flashpoint was awesome back in the day. It's good times. All right, check our food. Oh, that's right. Food storage is still all the way over here. Yeah, but no, I'm excited about Flashpoint. That's gonna be fun. And we forgot to buy seeds. That's what we were supposed to do. It's okay. We can still make it. Alright. Yeah, see, this would poison us. That'll just turn to rot. That's fine. Alright. Let's eat. Let's head back to our casa. And this is one of those seasons, unlike winter, that playing into the night actually isn't the worst thing you can do. But from a stream standpoint, it's really hard to see what I'm doing. So that's kind of why. Alright. Get rid of those. Put our shoes back on. So we'll sleep it out. Get rolling on the next day. Alright, so building time. I was chuckling at Mac Unknown's server comment there. 98 on the wooden hammer. Alright, so first thing we're going to build, kind of low on logs. Could have sold some. Oh, we did not sell any of that stuff either. Alright, we're going to go into town, but first we're going to lay our foundation. the next important building. What's up, folks? Yeah, you enjoying the spring? Bro, we gotta talk about that haircut. Alright. So we're gonna F5 save real quick. Building, crafting, tavern. I'm gonna rotate it this way for looks. And we're gonna find out that ooh, we might have to reload. I'm not sure how I... No? I like that. That'll work. Alright, and we still got 5 logs on us, so we're just going to go ahead and drop those there. Alright, let's go buy some seeds. You guys got me talking about Arma. Started, lost focus about what I was doing. Yeah, slow pimp walk with all them logs. Join swimming man here. Actually, check. What's this dude doing? Whoa, dude. Yeah, I got you at 62. Don't be disappearing on me. Fish! I should have been able to grab one of those. Now, I could just go sell things in that village, but one, I gotta get seeds, some of the seeds from this village if memory serves, and the other thing is, I want to sell to Unigoths and get some of my tax money back. My Star Citizen stamina levels here. A lot of building to do this season. We do not have time to screw around. Yeah, see, we need to get some flax. Alright, sir. I would like to sell you a stone axe, these stone hoes from different area codes, this wooden shovel, sell you some arrows, and a bucket of wooden ladles. In return, I would like 10 flaxseed. Yeah, we'll leave ourselves. Yeah, see, wheat grain. Take 15 of those because we'll need those sooner. And we'll take 10 rye. And just because we're here anyway, take 5 of those and 5 of those. So you can see why I needed to make those, because we just burned through some cash. And we also gotta plant that stuff. In fact, I might make a small house and then build 2 big ones. see how resources are going. Yeah, so you can grow hops, but we can't brew it, so they're kind of going to be one of those later plants I plant. But I actually want to plant hops in my actual garden here, my real house. But I think hops are an orchard plant in this game. We'll see in a minute. And we forgot to refill our water thing. Oh well. Alright, so let's go ahead and get our fields filled here. Which we probably need to make another hoe, because I thought I had a... Oh, that's right. We have a stone hoe. We're good. Alright, inventory, bag, fertilizer. We need to thrash our flax so that we can get the grain. It's all good. It's points. Points are what we want and need. Yeah, I think I can fit a small house right there. We'll start that. Get those guys going. I guess I didn't grab the wooden hoe. Whatever. 6. Boy really needs to work on his cardio here. Probably actually going to need to plant some additional fields, but alright. So let's see. Yeah, I think hops are definitely one of those. Orchard plants. let's see. Wheat is sown in autumn harvest. Okay. So that's good for that. And then let's just get flax down. Now you might be thinking, but you just bought all that other stuff. I'm not too worried. Like the flax, like the carrots, the onions, and the rye. Let's see, 5, 5, 10. You know what? We'll build one real quick. We'll just knock one out. Building farm field. So that's 20. It's 4x4, which is what? Oh, damn it. We want 4x5. Away, and we'll try this one more time. Five by 5. Get ourselves a nice little 25 here. All right, so. This is an investment in the long game. Let's go ahead and put our onions in here. Man, I feel like this day's closing in on us too. Give me the hoe. Thank you. Usually put them next to each other for this reason. All right, and carrots. And then we gotta go look because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, see, so the rye we don't plant till autumn. So we don't need to worry about filling that in. Alright, so our farm fields are good. We can move ourselves on to the building, which is ahead of us. Alright. So the tavern's important, but we're actually going to try to get this house up so that we can start getting people into the village here. Tavern's not going to go anywhere either, so I'm not too worried. So like I said, we'll go ahead, we'll start building just with a small house, just because I know we'll finish it. Do a quick save. House, simple house. Yeah, see, this will fit nicely right here. And then wooden roof, wooden roof, wooden roof. Stone, stone. Give it that, you know. And then, yeah, no reason to put windows here, because you'll just get complaints. The tavern's always so loud at night. The HOA. Alright, so yeah, we're still going to need a hefty set of logs and then stones. So the funny thing is, even though this is a smaller house, the occupants are actually going to be happier than the people in the big house because of the building materials. Slow pimp walk. Dan, play Pomp and Circumstance. Man, the boy really needs to work on his stamina. Granted, you know, I've never built a house in 2 minutes. So, to be fair, I guess. Yeah, see, we're not going to have the stone to build a large house anytime soon. And we want to build these out of stone. So I need four stone and then a ton of planks. That's probably way more planks than we need, but better to be safe than sorry. Catch your breath, guy. Alright, house is complete. Let's go get ourselves a villager and a drink. Yeah, it feels like a country song, doesn't it? Walking slow, slinging wooden stones. Lead can't sing, but you should buy his album anyway. My truck broke down, my dog died, my girl left me. You were the dude I liked, yeah. Bam, there's my 72. Excellent. Get my boy Dopamir here into that new house. Ooh, should find out who's living there. Might already have a lady friend for him. And this is one of those, he's got some skill. He's got a lot of skill, so we're going to put him to work. I want him in the barn eventually, but for now he's going to be in the workshop. And that's because he can start making us those ladles that we could sell. All right. And actually, while we're at it, we should also probably go find out who's living by themselves. Blanca. You know what? She's 30. Yeah, we're gonna put her. We're gonna put her with that guy, because they're close enough in age that yeah, that's a bummer. That they could marry and have children, and that would work. And actually, they're in a small house. She's older. One kid will probably work. All right. So you'll see too, her happiness is going to rise because she's got that stone house. So that means we have a house. Do I still have my? I do have my water skin. That we could even recruit our other guy. Nice. All right. The day is moving along for us. We're also going to need to grab some thatch, so don't let me forget. Like debonair. Don't let me forget to get straw while we're down here, guys. I'm relying on you now. What were your skills again? Okay. Worth having. Worth having. Oh, screwed that one up. See, and because she's 29, really I should put her with the other guy. But I already got a 30-year-old. Alright. Yeah, see. Screwed up. She's really the one I need. Bummer. And we're grabbing Reed because the Tavern 1, like all the first level buildings, uses a thatch roof. And even though we've got thatch, it's always good to have extra. Since we're right here, we might as well just grab it. And this... Is this gathering? Yeah. Cutting trees down gives us good points in places, but... Alright. Look at the light, the dusk. Can't wait to go flying in these conditions later. Yes. Yes, for thatch. Dan, to answer your question. That is going to be critical supply. And we're just going to find a guy. We're going to recruit our guy down here while we're down here. Tomorrow we might be able to pick up his future wife. And again, we're just trying to kind of stack in some of these positions because the reality is we're going to lose some of the women that are doing things. Alright, and this guy, yeah, see, he's got really good stats and spots too. So... put him in that simple house. And for now, we will put him in the lodge as a gatherer. And then we need to come and make sure that our gatherer is gathering. Yep, and the berries. Excellent. And the mushrooms. Because even though the berries currently are unripe, that's okay because we want them for fertilizer purposes. And I actually think we're cruising along on, yep, newcomers. Oh, yes. We're one away from that. More Dynasty reputation and the 35 building limit. Gosh. We're going to get ourselves some food. And then day 3. We gotta go impress a girl and get that tavern built. Should probably also make some. Oh, because we still got cabbage. Make some potash while we're at this too. Oh, that's to be such a nice farm field when I'm done. Town is coming together. I'm pumped. Stuff I need. Medieval Tinder. First build house. Welcome, Rough Riders. I love it. That is funny. That makes my day. The best comment so far of the day right there. Alright, we're 2 logs and a bunch of sticks away. Oh, I can only make one because I don't need wooden bowls. Eh. That was smart. SMRT. Alright. Sabora. Bedtime. Final day of spring. Yeah, see, and I'm carrying a lot of weight because of the right there. That's where it all is. That's right. So this is one of those things that's funny though, because this is my favorite tavern. Even though the winter time, I imagine, it's not very nice. Ta-da! Yeah, we got a tavern. So yeah, so see, now you'll come into town. And you're greeted by our tree. Tavern right there. Yeah. Can't complain about that. Alright, I'm pretty sure the wooden bowls are all still over here. Homeboy's out here all by himself. Don't worry, bro. I'm working on it. Nope. Turns out I don't have, bowls must be over here. Take that money. Wow. Okay, yeah, we need to dial back our firewood production. It's getting a little ridiculous. See, I built this workshop in this spot to be temporary, but like, the view from this workbench is pretty awesome. That's why I like it. Alright, now, we're going to come back and use this later, so for now, That can go right back. Going to... So what's nice is this will open us up in the summer to do some quests. All right, we need... What can we take with us to sell? Our single wooden ladle. Take that. Sell that spear. We'll sell 2 of those. All right. I do love that this village is right here. When the bandits come, don't you all be going up the hill. You chose to live here. It is snowing hard. Alright guys, let me know in the comments. Do you think we get rejected, or do you think we're able to land this last villager? No! If you guessed we wouldn't get it, you were correct. Well, so to answer Refraider's question there, so one, you can see there is a palisade around that town. They are adding Bragran, I can't talk today, thieves. So there will be danger. There is going to be some fighting. But not probably anything too crazy. Like, you're probably never going to raise like an army, if that makes sense. But you might. You never, I mean, that's the thing. You never know. What is nice is the developer does a really good job. Sales. Dan, good job. The developer does a good job of hitting their marks. So where are you? Not bad. 1.4 now. I'll take it. I'll make that money back. And we're actually planning with walls in mind. So like our palisade will come all along here, and then you'll come through, you'll enter Hogs Hill right here. Yeah, this looks good. We'll be putting some fencing in, all kinds of good stuff down the road. Alright. Ooh, we should check that real fast. No worker. No worker. Yeah, that's fine. Not worried about that. Alright, so let's take a look. Oh. Mule has tiers now. I like it. We get a lot of extraction points these days, so we'll put that in Mule. For farming. Trying to see, there used to be one that was like use less seeds. It doesn't look like they have that one anymore. So we'll do skilled farmer. And then survival points, again, we get a lot of these, partly because we've maxed that one out. So we'll go athlete so we can run longer. And even though I haven't fought any wolves recently, oh, alcohol resistance, I like it. That'll be coming someday. We will go water dancer because we got to cross the water all the time. Alright, and for crafting, we will go ahead and finish that one. That one will be handy. And, ooh, this is tricky. Interested in module building. I never really thought of that as being slow. But stamina consumption is what always gets us now, so we'll do that one. Nice. Alright. We got happy people. I like to see it. Alright, let's get our cook on here. Wonder where Diggable is. He's not watching this right now. I'm gonna give him crap on Discord. $14 potash. I'm hungry. I haven't had dinner yet. I'm watching this dude cook is making me hungry. I'm still cracking it. Mac Unknown server joke here on the chat. That's still cracking me up. So fun fact, I've actually had food prepared over charcoals like this in Vietnam, and it was totally awesome. So yeah, Rough Riders, this game's also, this is an alpha. If you look in the top corner, you'll see we're on alpha 0407. They patch, it seems like every other week. But they have, this game has come a long way since I first started playing it back in like August of last year when it launched. And excitingly, and I'm looking forward to covering it once we get a chance, they've also, Wild West Dynasty is coming. Now that'll be interesting, I think, one, because this is a European studio that makes this. So I'm interested to see how they think the Wild West is. So I live out in the West. Out here, bacon is a religion. Yep. So, do you need a... Nope. Work. I don't feed you for nothing. So I'm interested to see how that... kind of what the features and how they envision that to work, but I'm excited because that'll be a kind of a fun game. So, new content. But yeah, Toplets is the developer, and they do... I mean, I'm very impressed with everything they've been kicking out. So, definitely worth a try. You get it on Steam, and it's... I think it's a lot of fun. Easy place to spend a lot of time. And with that, we're out of cabbage. Now, I said this a couple episodes ago, but the reason we're not rebuilding this is because eventually we will be getting... It's under the farming, I think. Yeah, food storage too. Now, we've got a long way to go before we get there. But when you farm, you kind of really start to pick those points up, so... but I don't want to build another food storage one if I don't have to, because it uses a lot of materials. I'd rather just build the 2-1, but maybe we will end up... And it's close to the farm, which when you're harvesting crops is really handy. But being out here is only useful for making stuff, and we'll have a villager doing that soon. State 48. Ah, God, I don't know what state I am. I know we're the Centennial State. Yeah, and that's the thing, right, is you look at this and you say, this is an alpha because it really feels like a beta. But they're still adding features, so it's technically an alpha. And it is very good. And unfortunately, this is one of the problems in this game. You guys have seen in this game only this area right here. If I go to map, it'll be bigger. Right? I mean, everything you see right here, kind of from the top down, this is everything you've seen. And other episodes, everyone's kind of seen all of this, and I still haven't really gone over here very much for anything yet. So the map is huge. There's a lot to it. But once you kind of reach this phase, you kind of stay in the village a lot. And we'll stay here like this for a while. So. Yeah, and this is part of the reason that I chose to stream this game over something like Star Citizen or DCS was week to week. It's a lot of fun to watch the village kind of grow. I mean, and some remember a couple weeks ago, the village entirely used to be over there, and we moved it to over here. But week to week, it's just, this definitely is a more of a fun game to stream and watch and play in that regard. And, you know, with the Thursday stream, we only get to do one season a week. At some point, maybe this summer, I'll be able to do a much longer stream. We might even knock out a whole year in one shot, so. But, yeah, I mean, it's polished. It's almost an understatement. Like, they did such a good job. And we'll soon have a kiddo running around here, so that'll be fun. So, yeah. Alright, so we got time. We accomplished what we wanted. Building this other house isn't necessarily a good idea right now because we're going to get hit for taxes if we build anything new. Yeah, I guess that was kind of the edge of where it could go. I wanted this to be closer back. I wonder what else... What other crafting buildings? So we can build a sewing lodge, which we'll need. We might be able to reach, yeah, see, 807 of 1,000. Yeah, So that's the next one. Well, there's a good chance before we're ready to build a sewing shed that we reach the level 2 one, which the level 2 one looks nicer. Animal-wise, hens are pointless, but pigs are kind of going to be... Pigs are useful because they generate manure. Even though rot is pretty easy for us to come by, eventually having manure from the pigs, one, lets me sell the fertilizer, which is actually pretty profitable, but two, once all of this is farm field, just build a rock DS. Yep, that is true. But once this is all farms, we're going to go through a lot more manure, and that's where pigs are handy. And it's super convenient. This is part of the reason Hogs is here, that we can have our extraction shed right here with all this rock. And if I had a spare house, we could start upgrading other people's houses to stone. But we've only got 19 stones right now, which isn't even enough to finish our house, which is the next one we do. So I don't have this weird colonial stuff thing going on here with one building material on one side and another on the other. So, since we got time, even though we don't have any shortage of meat, let's go hunt something. Because we can. Oh, shoot, that was right. We needed to adjust our woodshed. One of you is making way too much firewood. Yes. Alright, so we're at 25 on that one. And 25 on that one, okay. Yeah. We got a lot of firewood. Speaking of our woodshed. Granted, again, we're going to start losing the females. And that's going to kind of force us to, Oh, I love you guys. I might have to name my C2 the Thatch Lifter now. That's awesome. Ooh, let's kill a Wizened. Kill two of them. And a bunny. Why not? That's how I know 6 doesn't watch my streams. She would get so mad. Why'd you kill the bunny? It's good eating, that's why. What about these shrooms while we're at it? Alright, we'll hit him in the butt. I I love that it takes 3 arrows to down this thing. It used to get so torn up. Everyone knows from watching the wolves get me. Alright. Let's go see what that hunting point got us. How did we not have tracker? We'll fix that. Wow, they've really changed a lot of these. Bigger trap limit. Oh, limit of the... Okay. I was thinking about that in like real life. I was like, the only limit on what I can hunt is what I can carry. This is tricky. Ooh. We'll actually do that just to speed up this process. You know what, we're just going to grab ourselves some unripe berries while we're here, just so we can make more rot down the road. And again, that look at that 202 berries, that's 20 things of manure. So that's why we do it. Admittedly, it does feel a little weird not to have a town here anymore. Oh, there we go. There we go. There's your weird NPCs. Told you all they do it. Just not T-pose. Didn't I? Oh yeah, the roasted. All right. Everybody's working, getting it done. Oh, I meant to leave the unripe berries at the back to the barn. They did not design this game asking for Phil S there, but welcome as well. Oh, yeah, we don't want to put those in there, actually. We want to put them out here. That's how we make rot faster. we'll just eat those for funsies. And so let's see. Yeah, our firewood's still pretty high. Got a good set of logs. Getting good on the planks. Stones are building. Not bad. Not bad. So we achieved a lot of our goals. Let's head up to Pride Rock. Lift my air up here someday. Yeah, look at that. See the mountains off in the distance. Oh gosh, that's beautiful. So, what did we achieve today? Or, you know, to do my best, Jared, what did we learn today? Well, we set out to improve our economy, which our farming, we've begun increasing our seed count so that we can actually start growing some real crops here when the time comes. You know, let's head down to our tavern for this. You can see the lights are on. We finished our tavern. We've got a guy making spoons now that we can sell, so we got some economic activity. Yeah. We've increased, we got some gathering going on. Again, we're just trying to fill in because we're going to start losing the women to child rearing, so it's going to be important that we've got enough men to kind of cover the actual full economic functions that we need. And, yeah, that's Hogs Hill Springs of Year 3. So next week, it'll be summer of Year 3. We'll do some quests. It'll be a lot more fun, kind of run around, see some more parts of the map and stuff like that. So if you tuned in this week, make sure you check it out. Yes, Rough Riders is correct. If CIG made this, I would have already been able to buy this village. Completed. On the hill. Or something. And it would have 30k'd by now. So, but like I said, make sure to subscribe. Every Thursday we do the Medieval Dynasty stream. Again, Sundays is when our Star Citizen videos come out. And later this year, some new vegan tutorials for DCS are going to be coming out. So, stay tuned for those. Like I said, DCS 2.7 content, some exciting stuff there, some opportunities to get your hands on some modules may or may not be coming. Pay attention to the Leadnap Gaming Discord for that. And yeah, the 10K ship's been selected. It's the Perseus. I mentioned that at the beginning of the stream, but for everyone who's tuned in now, that's what's going on there. Otherwise, I want to thank you guys for tuning in and watching. It was great to see some of you guys again. And, like always, share with your friends, subscribe if you haven't, and I will catch you all next time.